She calls me daddy. Oh, daddy.
Oh, wow, we didn't ask. Ed is the kind of guy that always tries to be funny, but is actually just super cringe and annoying. That clip is from TLC's new hit show, The Last Resort, a show where you take a bunch of broken toys and give them a free vacation at a nice resort in Florida, and licensed therapists tell these cast members, what the fans have been telling them for years, that they suck.
I have a question.
What's your question?
Where do babies come from?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
The therapists don't word things as eloquently as the community that watches the show, you know, where we would say something like, you're cringe, uninstall. They would say something like, you need to work on your communication with Liz.
So at the tell-all, I got busted for lying about texting Rose, who is my ex-girlfriend.
Elizabeth, when Ed flirts with other women, how does that make you feel? I really wish we got a trigger warning because none of us asked what Liz calls little Edward when he gives her the 3 inches of fury, right? Like that just wasn't something that was on our mind.
She calls me daddy.
Ed's so immature. She calls me daddy. I'm sure she does because you're old enough to be her dad. Like, I'm genuinely confused why you think that that's a flex or why you're impressed. Of course she's going to call you dad. She's certainly not going to call you son because you're old. More often than not, Ed will tell a joke and then proceed to laugh at his own joke because he doesn't make other people laugh usually. And he loves himself in a way that I feel like only Narcissus and Dorian Gray would understand. She calls me daddy, quote by Big Ed on The Last Resort. This man actually quoted himself on Instagram, which is a new level of cringe that I didn't even know was possible. His caption on this post reads, if you're not laughing or trying to make others laugh, what are you even doing with your life? Prayer sign, peace sign, heart. Oh, look at the hashtags. Hashtag The Last Resort. Hashtag daddy. Hashtag she calls me daddy. Hashtag funny. Hashtag joke. Hashtag laugh. Hashtag meme. Hashtag 90 Day Fiance. Hashtag TLC. Hashtag this is Big Ed. Hashtag Big Ed. Let's take a minute, y'all. I don't care what your struggle is, whatever it is, at least we can say that this guy is not our dad. His daughter must feel so embarrassed on a daily basis. This is my favorite thing to see. Comments on this post have been limited. All the cast members do this because they're afraid of the opinions of the general public after they say or do some cringe things on the show. Little Edward, if you're such a jokester and a fan of comedy, why are you censoring your posts?
Well, you know.
I feel like censorship and comedy don't really go together. Before we continue reviewing this dog water couple, let me tell you about today's video sponsor, June's Journey. June's Journey is a hidden object mystery game set in the 1920s. In June's Journey, you will discover hundreds of beautiful, colorful, carefully painted scenes. You can relax and unwind as you spot clues in a way that makes it feel like you're solving a puzzle. You can also send gifts to your friends in-game, so when you download this game, send me gifts because I'm selfish and I like receiving gifts. While playing June's Journey, you will soon discover that you're immersed in the storyline because it's really good. I typically play June's Journey at night when I'm trying to unwind after a long day of making fun of people on the internet. I lay in bed and I find hidden objects and it helps my brain relax. I don't know about y'all, but I love watching true crimes documentaries, so when I play this game, it makes me feel like I'm a detective solving cases. Lastly, as you play June's Journey, you will discover that you can decorate your own manor. Mine is called the Yourwetsock Manor. If y'all are interested in downloading June's Journey, click the link in the bio of this video. It's free and it helps out our channel immensely. Now strap in because we're gonna get back to reviewing this garbage TV show. Even though this little thing is built like Voltorb, he's feisty. He's ready to throw hands, or at least that's the bravado he's given off on this season of the show, and you can tell by how he calls Kelly a bitch. Fun fact, this guy's name is Kelly, not Lewis. Who would have known?
No, you're not gonna talk down on me. I'm not Liz.
You better watch who you step to when you're gonna call another man a bitch, because you might get your fill plowed.
You think I'm afraid of anybody?
I know Aikido. Ed's talking about how he knows Aikido, bruh. The only thing you know is McDonald's. You know who Ed reminds me of? Have y'all ever seen that old movie, The Wizard of Oz? There's a part where Dorothy, the Scarecrow, the Lion, the whole gang goes to see the wizard, and there's a guy that answers the door and says, nobody sees the wizard, not nobody, not no how. That's what Ed reminds me of. Like, he's not physically imposing at all. Quick question in the comments. If you were Kelly and little Ed just called you a bitch, are you throwing hands or no? Because Ed also seems like the type to sue when he loses the fight, which is inevitable.
Come on, pug. Touch me and I'll sue.
I do Aikido. This little thing thinks he's Steven Seagal. Have y'all ever seen those videos of Steven Seagal doing Aikido? It's actually like the martial arts version of the WWE. I'm not even kidding. We can pull up Aikido clips on the internet that make the WWE look real. Aikido is a really useful martial art to have under your belt if you have superpowers, but other than that, it's not gonna do much. The only time I can think that it would be applicable or help you in a combat situation is if somebody's really drunk and you want to get a good hand placement on them or control your opponent's body, then it would be kind of useful. But in terms of a fight, especially with Kelly, who is a former cop, he's getting his ass beat. I hate to burst your bubble, Ed, but a lot of these karate moves we watch as a kid don't actually work in a real fight. If you said wrestling, kickboxing, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, we would take a second to think about it, but Aikido, Ed didn't show us his stance or anything, but if his Aikido skills are anything like his sword skills, I'm sure that his opponents are running for the hills. They don't want to face Big Ed. And speaking of which, Big Ed, it's funny that that's your name because Angela outed in this episode that you have a little peen.
This ain't a hot tub. This is my bathtub. Oh my God. Oh my God. He gets the Medal of Courage because Michael's about 3 inches bigger.
I'm gonna do a little pause in the video on a personal note. Recently, my big Stinky Bear Gilly passed away. We love this dog so much, and he's given us so much, you know, great memories. And I've been a wreck about it this past week. Last night, my little brother called me and was kind enough to invite me to San Diego to stay with him because he's going to school out there. Also, as y'all are aware, I really enjoy putting my little brother in uncomfortable situations and making him watch the cringe people on these shows. So I'm excited to see his reaction to little Edward being a little kid. So that's the game plan. Pew pew. The next time you see me, it will be in San Diego with my little brother, and we're gonna be reviewing episode 2 of The Last Resort. Saw dudes, this is your wet towel, my little brother Christian, and that is your name. Nope. Cooperate. We're on camera. Nope. Today we're reacting to Big Ed and Liz. Their relationship from hell. They are not a very good couple because Ed constantly cheats on Liz and will often... Are you done cracking your neck and being disruptive?
Fuck your intro, dude.
Insubordination will not be tolerated, Christian. You will be terminated.
Make sure you unsubscribe to the YouTube channel, this channel.
You don't even know your brother's channel's name?
This channel stinks.
The Last Resort is a show about a bunch of broken couples that have been on the show 90 Day Fiancé, and they all go together on a couples retreat. There's about 5 couples. They get a free vacation at a nice resort in Florida.
Gotcha.
They get seafood linguine on the beach. They get licensed therapists there to give them advice and tell them why they're shitters and what they could do to fix their relationships.
Got it.
That's probably the best part of our fights.
Is the makeup sex.
Is the makeup sex.
Yeah.
She calls me daddy.
It's not fucking real, man.
It's real.
And he's slowly just grabbing her fucking leg.
I said this earlier in the video, Christian. I don't think it's as much of a flex when a girl calls you daddy when you're actually old enough to be her dad.
Yeah, he should be like, call me young.
Oh, daddy.
Is he a fucking incel?
Yeah, dude.
Is he an incel?
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
It's
An
okay.
earthquake.
Here's the problem with Liz, is that she always says that it's the last resort. Like the name of the show. She always says that this is Ed's last chance, but she chooses him. She chooses to stay in this relationship. And she really shows Ed how she wants to be treated because she'll constantly say things like, if you don't fix this behavior, we're going to break up or I'm going to leave you. And then she never leaves. So what is his motivation? Why would he change the way he treats this girl if no matter how he treats her, she's always going to be there?
We have so much bull we need to fix and work through.
What can we do differently so I don't screw it up?
Big picture, I need you to behave. I need you to stop talking to girls or flirting.
You're not keeping him in line. You're not showing him any change. Of course he's not going to change his behavior.
It shows progress that you did admit to cheating. It showed, like I'm proud of you.
When Ed was a young beach ball, he cheated on his pregnant wife. Now, fast forward, he's cheating on his fiancee, Liz. Are we surprised? No.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right.
Oh, huh?
Well, you're a nice looking man. Are you married?
Nope.
You're not?
Didn't we do a video on this girl?
We did. Angela Dean, your favorite.
Fucking disgusting.
I agree. She shows her boobs a lot in this video.
Great.
I think we're in first place. I think we're the #1 couple.
Ed thinks that he's the #1 couple because in the last episode, Kalani and Asuelu's drama was crazy because, Christian, here's what happened. So Asuelu cheated on his wife, Kalani. He says that he walked into a bar and a girl came up to him and offered to give him a blowjob. Right. He accepted, got sucked off, and then she found out. He gave her.
Hard to believe.
I find it hard to believe too. We talked about it.
Doesn't really happen a lot.
Right. And if it's not happening to this beautiful guy,
hey, you cut it out.
You think it's happening to Asuelo?
That's such a crazy. I mean, she just came up and
dude, we talked about
picked
it.
a random guy and said, I would like to only give you a blowjob right now.
I said that to all the Yourwetsocks. I was like, how many times has it happened to you where you walk into a bar, a girl just walks up and offers you head?
Yeah, never.
Never. Unless I was in a whorehouse, which I don't go in those often.
A whorehouse. Why does his hair look like that? It looks like someone farted and it shot up his hair. Like a bird butt, like a duck's ass.
You know what's funny? Ed in the past has actually compared himself to George Clooney.
That's fucking crazy. George Clooney's handsome as shit.
So Asuelo claims he got sucked off by this girl at the bar. He gets caught. He offers his wife Kalani a hall pass and says she can go kiss another guy.
Okay, may I?
This
is the worst way to handle this kind of situation. In a relationship, truly, like, if there is this kind of thing, I think the best case scenario is fucking end it. Mm-hmm. It's never gonna work again. No. You already crossed a sacred fucking path. And her going to do shit with another guy, like, now you're tweaking.
Way to show that you don't care about your wife that you have children with by saying you can have a hall pass and go kiss another man.
Oh, do they have children?
They have children together.
Wow.
It really shows you don't care about your wife if you're willing to have another man kiss your wife. And for him to be such a moron that he expects when he got the Gigasucker 5000, he thinks that his wife's gonna stop at kissing another guy.
Oh, is that what he thought? Yeah.
That's what he thought. He's a dumbass. She got her cheeks clapped and she likes that guy better than him. She admitted on the show that he's better at sex than him.
That's fucking brutal, man.
I thought all was bad.
Right now, all the couples are basically on the same page where they're looking at Kalani and Asuelo's relationship and saying, at least our relationship isn't as bad. Mm-hmm. Your relationship is just as bad.
Yeah, just in different ways.
Do you really have feelings for him?
Yes.
Awful.
Yeah. He's American though, so city boys up. Kalani says to the audience that she took Asuelo up on the hall pass because sexually she's only been with him, so she wanted to see what it was like to be with another man.
You still want to talk to him?
So you think it's okay what you did because you never kept a connection with them? Is that what you're saying? But then because I kept a connection with one person.
Nah, Kalani, right now you're putting words in his mouth. That's not what he said. He finds it very inappropriate that you're at a couple's retreat to fix your relationship and repair it. However, you're still talking to the guy that you banged. So right away, that's a problem. Even though he initiated this and he's the one that cheated first, and I'm sure he's cheated more than a couple times because usually when someone gets caught for cheating once, they've done it a lot more, but just didn't get caught those times. Absolutely, you should have just left him and moved on, but you're choosing to stay in this relationship and you're at this couple's retreat. So while you're at the couple's retreat, you shouldn't talk to this other guy if you actually want to repair the relationship with your husband. That's what I believe, but let me know in the comments what y'all think.
I only slept with you before him, you realize, right?
I understand that.
So yes, it's a big deal for me to sleep with somebody else that's not my husband. So I've had to keep a connection with him, yes.
I think this really just goes to show too, like, don't only sleep with one person. Now, just because it's better, she's just making this guy be like, I have feelings. And it's like, you don't have feelings for the guy. He was just slightly better than this guy, who's literally probably gives the worst fucking dick ever. Look at his face. It's just it's so dumb.
She went on a family vacation to Samoa. Asuelo was working as the pool boy at the resort, and she saw him and she was like, damn, I want to eat that butt. Like, he's great.
Wow.
She's 29, so she was a virgin when she went on the family vacation to Samoa, and she had sex with Asuelo because she thought that he was physically attractive. She got knocked up.
She waited 29 years to fuck a pool guy.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Swear. For her, she should have been more selective with who she chose to lose her virginity to, because you gotta look at finances, you gotta look at all these things, because God forbid you get knocked up, and then what does that guy do in this, tropical destination where you're vacationing? She put herself in this position, and that's really what it comes down to, is make smarter decisions with your life.
100%.
I feel like this is my chance to prove it to you, but after that, you still want to go hang out with him. You still want to see him. That's why I'm being crazy.
Asuelo says to the audience that he made a bad call giving his wife a pass. However, he wants her to stop messaging this guy and for them to start fresh. Here's the thing. It's not going to be like you snap your fingers and all of a sudden you're back in a good place and you're all lovey-dovey. You got to climb to earn this woman's trust back, dude.
I mean, there's nothing there, too. Like, you could just watch them, like, how they interact.
Well, that's the problem, is that this couple shouldn't even be together in the first place. They're only together and they got married because she got knocked up. If that never happened, they would have never talked again.
Yeah, crazy.
I don't want to keep hearing, I'm so sorry.
What do you want me to do?
Prove it. Your words and your actions never match up. Prove it.
I came back and I'm changed. But now I see like you guys have sex.
This is taxing to watch. Like, this is tough. I feel like I have needles being hit in my eyeballs.
Right.
Awful.
Bring your brother to work day. This is what your brother does to pay the bills.
I'm here. I sacrifice everything to be here with you. And I moved from Samoa because I want to be with you.
Here's the thing, buddy. You didn't have shit going on in Samoa. That's the difference. Is realistically, you weren't making that much. You're working as a pool guy at a resort. You saw an opportunity, and that's, I knocked up an American woman and I'm going to earn a higher wage in America. Also, he had a lot of pressure from his family because they're very moochy and they want him to send a lot of his paycheck back to Samoa so they can donate it to the church.
It's always, but this is every fucking dude on here.
And I'm so sorry that I screw up and things like that.
Okay, well, you can't sleep here tonight. I don't feel comfortable, and I think it's better for us to just have a little bit of space tonight.
Gals just sleep in here, baby. We're getting it on. She should have said that. That would have been better.
Okay, so I'm just trying to say.
I don't want.
I don't like when you do that, or snaps.
Yeah, Kalani proceeded to clap in Asuelo's face before kicking him out of the hotel room, which is a big yikes.
Very, very just bad.
If someone snaps or claps at me too, it's almost like primal, I want to beat you up.
Yeah.
It's like you know when like great white sharks, their eyes turn black and they see prey and they want to take a bite out of it? That's how you feel, and it takes a lot of restraint to stop you from throwing a vicious cross through.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can I twerk?
Yeah, come show me the water so I can
No,
teach
we
you.
always make a joke about it. And I said I had more in the front than I got in the back. I don't twerk.
Christian, that's a normal guest right there in the background. Imagine that. You're a normal guest at this resort and you have a lot of cameras shoved in your face and you're watching two old women that you don't want to see in bikinis
Bro.
At the pool. You paid a lot of money to be at this luxury resort in Florida. I'd be heated. Oh, the underwater shot,
I need
Christian.
a 5-minute break.
You take
I'm
you
gonna
calling
take
a break?
5-minute break.
You get 2 5-minute breaks. Are you using this one?
Yeah. That is fucking disgusting.
It's gross, right?
Yeah.
Dude, her butt's like enclave too.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
My brother's out on the balcony and I'm watching him to make sure that he doesn't jump. TLC, you owe us money for this. You're lucky that we don't sue you. None of us asked to see this woman in a bikini. In episode 2 of The Last Resort, they rounded up all the creatures on the show and said, let's do a communication game. So what they do, Christian, is they blindfold one of the partners when the other partner gives them instructions to complete various tasks in an obstacle course. The problem is that little Edward's very competitive and he ends up cheating.
Ooh, wow.
When we do the obstacles, who's going to carry Michael's monitor?
I am. I've carried him this long. I've towed him on my back.
Yeah, the fact that Angela's even on the show is weird, Christian, because Michael's in Africa.
Yeah.
He's not even at this couples retreat, so they can't do any of these exercises together.
Yeah.
What's the point? You might as well have given this opportunity to a couple that could physically be there.
Right, and there's been a million couples on this show. Why'd they pick? Because she just gets the most views?
I don't know how she keeps getting all these opportunities when none of the fans want to actually see her on the show.
Yeah. Oh, is she really? She's super disliked?
Super disliked.
Yeah.
Easily top 3 most disliked cast members on the show.
The first step here, a partner will stand here blindfolded in this circle.
Do you like his fit?
It's crazy. It's an unflattering fit.
He
man.
thinks he's Dom from Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
The therapist says to the audience that what he's really looking for in this activity is the couple's communication with each other, how they speak to each other. It's not necessarily about the fastest time versus how effectively they communicate.
All right, that's 5. Keep walking, stop. Ah,
Oh.
okay.
Forward, right? What the are you doing? Back! Back!
He fucking walks like a rag doll. It's actually the funniest thing so far. Why does he fucking walk like that? He's actually good though, because he's taking he's hesitating at every step, where this girl's just going too quick.
Right.
He's fucking spazzy.
He's
as shit.
twitching, but he's feeling it out.
But he's like a fucking weird dude. It's good.
Right!
Sorry, out, please.
There, right! Right there, yes.
Right there! Do it!
Like, dude, you're playing a fucking game.
The way that Kalani talks to him is pretty aggressive, in my opinion.
It's
I know
just
that he just got caught
degrading,
cheating
man.
on you. Yeah, she's very degrading. Which
Like
is
he's a little brother.
And I think at this point in the relationship, they do have a brother-sister kind of relationship because I think they just tolerate each other. And there's a real lack of love life there, especially because she's fucking another dude. And he cheats.
That doesn't help.
132.
Look at Big Ed and Liz color coordinating and everything. Ed can't wait to tackle this course. He says, I could do way better. I could beat their time for sure. I'm an athletic specimen.
I know I can do better than them.
I'm not looking forward to winning. I'm looking forward to crossing the finish line.
I'm looking forward to
building with
winning.
trust.
I just want to win.
So winning. Because when you cross the finish line, you win.
You know, it's really weird, Liz, because you didn't say winning. And I feel like we should be on the same page. It's about victory. I will not accept defeat.
Just say you want to win the fucking game. You know, don't make it a whole deep. Everything with this girl is a deep. We have our chance.
Ed, honestly, I feel like we should really work on our communication. It's like, I want to win. I've never won at anything my whole life.
I love a good competition, and I'm very athletic. Even though I'm a little chunky, I'm strong, and I know how to get done.
I'm ready. I'm in my commando mode.
That was a swag-ass comment.
It was.
I'm in my commando mode.
I'm in my commando mode. I might use that.
That was dope. Your bitch is not athletic, though. She is fucking...
She's pretty fat, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I know she's like, I'm fat, but I'm athletic. I fail to see how those two go together.
Here we go, Michael.
Good luck to everybody.
Michael's behind the computer screen. Good luck, everyone.
It's the most awkward shit I've ever seen. Get out of here, mother.
Go!
Give me 4 steps. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, stop.
Down. There you go.
Good, Molly, good.
Right, stop, slow down. Right. That. I think he can see.
Hold on! This motherfucker!
Bruh, he started running that like it was basketball drills all of a sudden.
Hold on! He has to be, that's why he's cheating, right?
He awakened his Sharingan.
Bro.
That must be it.
I would... I fucked up.
He's dodging every cone, and it really shows his lack of maturity because this is supposed to be a communication exercise at therapy. But you're cheating.
And you're 60, bro.
Don't cheat, Big Ed.
Slide to the right. Slide to the right. Stop.
You know you're not listening to anything I'm saying?
Hang on, he can see over here.
So it's at the point where Liz is just admitting to everyone that Ed can see the entire time. She's telling him instructions, and he's not listening to the instructions. He's just completing the course.
He's being a dick, and he's out of line, but also I would want my woman better not give me up no matter fucking what. I would want her to literally shift to other people, what do you mean he's cheating? And just gaslight all of them.
Ed has to get on his tippy toes to put his arm around Liz. Did
Wait,
you see
really?
that?
Good job, Ed. Let me see if you can see out that mother. You went too damn fast.
Let me see it.
Hell yeah, look at there. Ed, you a mother trip.
Good job,
Good
Angela.
shit, Angela. That was
Hey.
respect. You little bitch. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come here, give me that. Let me see if you can see through this shit. Oh, you can, you cheater.
That was kind of cool.
How do they have better communication than all the other couples?
Bend down. Phone's right there. Walk the shoe, boy. Right there, right there.
Called him boy.
I love that Ed cheated, but Jovi and Angela got a faster time just through their communication.
Yeah.
Because she came in there with that football coach energy and said, right there, Jovi, drop that son of a bitch. All right, this way, that way.
There's just no wasted time. It was just do.
49.75. Oh, a new world record.
Cheaters never win, mother.
Not gonna bite. Not gonna bite, bitch.
This is the best the show's been.
Absolutely. It's hype right now. I love that Jovi ran
Cheaters
over
never
to call
win.
out Ed. Cheaters never win, motherfucker.
Hey, Jason.
This is how petty little Edward is. He actually cheated in this game, and he's trying to call out Jovi and say he didn't cross the finish line. Isn't that a disqualification?
Ah, it's so weak.
What happens next is actually crazy. Kelly calls out Ed and tells him to settle down because he's taking this game way too seriously. And Ed says to him, "You called me a cheater, bitch." He actually called Kelly a bitch. So right now, these are two full-grown men that you've called a bitch, Ed. So after cheating at a couples retreat obstacle course, Ed and Liz go to the hot tub to have some alone time. Only one problem, Christian, is Ed takes off his shorts and gets into the hot tub naked.
No.
We're out of resort. You can't do that here.
Oh. Yes, I can.
I am fucking bugging. I'm bugging.
You know what the saddest part about this is? Other couples and just other people in general,
Are gonna use
normal
the-
people are
the
using
hot
this
tub.
hot tub.
But
This
it's
is a,
already like an intimate, like you're already in like a bathing suit. Like, why do you have to take it there? Why do you have to take it there?
it's disrespectful and it's really distasteful of the resort, because how are there not more repercussions for a dude taking off his shorts and getting naked in the hot tub?
He's just trying to be the guy, like he's trying to be that, like, bro, I don't give a shit. Like,
Yeah.
I could do whatever I want. But it doesn't match his persona or what he looks like in any aspect.
Yeah.
Like at the very least, if you are like a hard guy or whatever the fuck, at least you're about it.
Right.
He's a fucking dork on the internet.
Right.
And he looks terrible. Like to the point where I've never seen a worse body in my life, truly.
This ain't a hot tub. This is my bathtub.
Oh my God!
Oh my God.
How you doing? Hey, I just want to salute you.
Well, since you did that, how about that?
You know what? It could have been funny what Ed did. It could have been funny. She flashed back. I'm speechless.
It's awful.
This is the worst.
It's so trashy that it just belongs on trash TV. That's
exactly.
just what it is.
He gets the Medal of Courage because Michael's about 3 inches bigger. Okay, I'm just kidding.
That laugh is crazy.
Holy shit.
Are you still here? Are you good?
I don't know.
You might
Hey
be out.
man, I'm here. Let's keep going.
All right. He's a trooper. All right, make sure to
Hey, a lot of love for the channel.
make sure to follow
This
Christian
shit-
on
this-
Twitch because
This
he's a
shit's
trooper.
horrible, man.
I flew all the way to San Diego to torture you, dude.
I know, it's like crazy. We've had a great time.
Okay, so Angela then says that Big Ed should get a dick extension, and Ed responds, "The water's cold." Is the water cold in the hot tub, dude? Really?
It's like they literally only needed to use 1 pixel on his dick.
See, now we got a problem because Ed's naked in this tub, and here comes Molly and Kelly, a couple that Ed already has beef with because Kelly called out that he was cheating earlier in the game, and then Ed called him a bitch.
Yeah.
So
And look, he's like, oh my God, I don't want Kelly to see my small penis. So look at this. Got a little ET fucking creepy hand down immediately on the fucking swim trunks. Before he does anything, he hears their voice and does the creepy insecurity grab.
I don't want Kelly to see how small my wiener is.
Oh no, he's gonna see my penis.
In a mini jacuzzi with egg.
This is a small jacuzzi to be rubbing knees together with Big Ed. Yeah?
So this is really like having like 18 people in this one small jacuzzi.
Wait till Ed gets in here.
Angela. What?
Angela.
Angela, show your tits. Tell them about the joke we did earlier when we flashed each other.
Come on in here.
Angela just let out a sound like she was just taken in the ass. That was incredibly unnecessary, and we all hated it.
Ed, do what you did to me. Why don't you in front of Kelly?
hot tub experience.
I will later.
No, you will not. I know Kelly will not the And then again, you might laugh.
Man, could you imagine if Ed just took off his pants and showed Kelly his dick?
Kind of a crazy power move. Unless you have this little head wiener.
He has a little wiener, but if he just owns it like that, do you just get little shrimp but big balls?
Yeah, I think Kelly wouldn't know what the fuck to do.
No. I mean, Kelly so far has had a couple opportunities to beat up Ed and he hasn't, so I don't think it would come to blows if he flashed him. But, blows, get it?
Yeah, he just starts blowing him. That'd be sick.
That'd be great TV. I'm sure the director's like, oh yeah, Ed, flash him so Kelly will blow you. That'll get so many views. And it's like, oh, if it'll get views, well, in that case.
How is it seeing each other after a couple months? I mean,
I just want to tell you guys that I love you and I hope everything works out.
First of all, Ed, your fiance Liz asked a question and you cut her off for the millionth time. To wish this couple well when we all know you don't wish them well, it just comes off incredibly disingenuous.
Yeah, Liz is also boring as shit.
And I love you.
Yeah.
I love you has lost all, like, it doesn't mean anything, those 3 words, anymore.
No.
Like, in that way, like, he doesn't even like these people. He's had previous encounters, and he told the guy a bitch 6 hours before this.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I love you guys. What?
Dude, what does that even mean?
And it's so pussy to say I love you after calling someone a bitch.
Right.
It's such a
If anything, pull him aside man to man and say, hey man, in the heat of the moment, you know, I was embarrassed because I cheated. I'm sorry for calling you a bitch.
It's
Didn't
so
do
weird.
the question was, how are you guys doing? He's here, I think, right now. He's here.
You're here.
Just trying to lay it all out on the table, I feel like.
Yeah, but can I say something though, too?
Man, can you let other people talk, Ed? This is getting ridiculous. No one can get a word in because you always want to interrupt and say what you have to say, but you don't even listen to other people when they talk. So why should they show you the same respect?
Exciting.
And you know that you like to take over all the conversations. You like to...
No.
No? Do you not get a lot of attention? Because...
I get a lot of attention.
Didn't take 1 second to think about if he maybe did something wrong.
No, I don't do that. And I get a lot of attention, actually. I am a very famous person.
Yeah, he said attention. He's like, I get a ton of attention.
Do you know who I am?
No, I'm not making. I'm asking a question.
No, you're not.
There's a difference. See, you cutting me off.
He fronts like this because he don't know how to show his emotions. That's all I'm saying.
So, of course, Angela enables Ed's behavior and comes to his rescue.
You understand why I called you a
I
bitch?
can't do it.
Well, explain this to me, and then that's going to be the last time you're going to do that.
Whatever, man. Don't
I'm
try
letting you know, right? What do you mean? No. You're not going to talk down on me. I'm not Liz.
You better watch who you step to when you're going to call another man a bitch, because you might get your fill plowed.
Do you think I'm afraid of anybody?
I will beat your butt. I do Aikido. Try to mess with me and see what happens. Get in your stance, Ed. Please show us an Aikido move on Kelly in this hot tub. I want to see what happens. We're back from the beach, and right now we're going to look at Big Ed's Instagram. First up, we got a workout video. Check out his form, Christian.
The only thing that's fucking moving is his stomach. It's not even supposed to move on this exercise.
Yeah.
Okay, for that one, like, you really want to, you want to feel it in your back.
Right.
And you want to be, like, you don't want to be, like, this straight, but you want to be right here. And you want to get it in your lats.
Right, you're
That's what
supposed
you're
to
working.
not
He's
rock.
fucking
He's
all,
rocking.
But and rocking, but also all the way back.
Right. When the whole point is arch back, pull down. Imagine being this guy's neighbor.
What the fuck is he doing? No. I've never seen someone give so much effort and have 0 results. Perfect way to put it.
I bet you $100 he just put on the weight vest for this walk.
For sure.
The minute he was out of frame, oh my God, took it off right away, set all the weights down, didn't work out. This is for TV. You should walk to Tijuana and stay.
Yeah, they're killing it on the comments. This guy got a tattoo of him.
Ed got a tattoo of himself on his leg.
That is really fucking weird and narcissistic and freaky.
Mm-hmm. Well, every single post Ed has, you'll see this. Comments on this post have been limited because he limits who can comment.
It's a coping thing.
It is. You guys aren't getting to me. I'm going to show the haters that they're not getting to me by posting on my Instagram. I don't have time to hate people who hate me because I'm too busy loving people who love me. You showed us.
Still fat, you know, just after.
Oh, who wore it better?
He wants to be shit on.
Well, that's the thing. He's practically begging for it, but then he's limiting the comments.
Which is weird.
Don't honey dick me. Take me all the way.
Yeah, bro. Let me
Don't tease
shit
me.
on you, bro.
I want the money shot.
He's like the most unfuckable dude ever.
He wants to be the guy really bad. And it's funny because like in the past, Liz outed that he doesn't know how to kiss. He has a tiny wiener. He's not good at sex.
The same girl he's with?
The same girl he's with. She said so much bad stuff about him publicly, but she keeps getting back together with him.
Yeah, and he still
cheats on her multiple times. He does. He like messages other girls. Like I've talked to a bunch of cast members that have been on the show that are women, and they've shown me DMs that he's sending to other cast members. Like,
is he being serious though?
He's being dead serious, bro.
Oh,
that's
fuck.
crazy. That looks like he got cummed on. What is that?
You would have a dumb little stupid dog.
Yeah, it died.
Oh God!
Don't you feel bad?
No, he looks like the guy from Lord of the Rings on the top of the mountain. My son is on fire!
I like him embracing the next thing. However, I would like to see more in a video than just him awkwardly looking at the camera or looking away while driving through a lake on a boat. You know what I mean? Like nothing is happening.
He is old though. You gotta think. Like he's 50 something, so he doesn't know how this shit works.
I don't know if that's an excuse anymore. Skill gap issue. If your job is being an internet personality, put in more effort.
You can go do it in the back of a truck right now.
You gonna top me? I can be.
You sick fuck. You sick motherfucker. Let's post, hey, take a video of my fat fucking ass eating a s'more and it coming all over my cheeks. I'm a grown up. That's fucking crazy, Nick.
It's such kid
Nick,
behavior.
it's a kid.
No,
it's a kid.
He's a big kid.
He's a big fucking
That's what
little
he is.
kid.
He's a big kid. Forget about it.
I'm a carnivore.
You're not you're a fucking soft little fucking Play-Doh. You're a fucking piece of soft candy sweet.
I don't know how he got barbecue sauce on his forehead.
Sorry, I lost control.
It's okay.
You're my best view. Happy Valentine's Day.
If you get your girl that, you're fucking.
Easy, bro.
You know what it reminds me of with the chicken hat is Al from Toy Story 2. Subscribe to him on Twitch.
Yeah, I'm just starting the stream. I'm going for it. Getting close in League of Legends. We're currently 50 LP Alpha Grandmaster last season.
Huge.
We're going for Challenger this season.
Buy our merch if you want to dress like a winner. If you want some one-on-one time with me, please order a Cameo. I'm the #1 Cameo creator in the entire world.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
I heard that. Yeah, that's
nationally
actually ranked too.
Super thankful y'all watched today's video. Comment below, subscribe. Follow me on Twitch and on Instagram right now. Follow my little brother on Twitch.